Warning: this program may contain visuals that might offend sensitive viewers. Parental guidance is advised.
Benyaka ngenyanga kaNobayeni kugidinga ilanga labantu abakhubazekileko. Ingakhani ilanga elinokuqakatheka na?
Ukuyofika kuma lecture hall, it was hell, because uzothi mhlambe uyavuka ekseni njengabanye abantwana, you want to go to a lecture hall, akunamuntu wokukusiza.
Ichabo tsa malena mo tseleng like ke tsa malena nga tlhakana le batho ba re lebile ke chiftanyana re ba ska bona re tsa mabo botlhe like ke tlhaba ke gala.
The government and corporate organizations could do a lot towards accessibility.
Ukugidinga abantu abakhubazekileko, ihlelo le-cutting edge livakatshela abantu abakhubazeke ngendlela ezihlukileko. Latsheja khulu imisebenzi emihle bayenzeka emphakathini. Ikhambo lethu lithome eKatshibani eMpumalanga, la sivakatshele khona umfundisi uKekana webandla ilitsha le-Hallelujah Apostolic Church of God. uKekana wabelethwa nokugula i-dwarfism. Lokhu kugula kwenza bona umuntu angakhuli ngobude. Endleleni yesondweni safikiswa lizulu elinamandla. Nanyana ibandla lesondo labhalwa kubamba isondo ngaphakathi kwetende, indlu kaKekana yalekelela. Ngokutshoka kaKekana, nguye kwaphela ekhabo nemndenini wabelethwa nalokhu ukukhubazeka.
Ya ka mo hae family ka mokate. It's only ke nna ke le one. Ke traile bana ba ka ba babedi ba robetše. Ne ba le kana le nna so ba fitile. Ke hotse monate. Go bolla nnete mma papa ba ntlhokometse a botse. And then a seng ke no ba le mathatanyana jwao. Ka tikisa ne ke sa lemone ke no bona fela batho ba nkganela go ba mthabela ba mpa ditšhelete ke sa kwishishe gore na le baka ke.
Esikhathini esiningi abantu abakhubazekileko kuba nengigaba zempilo abahlala kuzikhamba. uKekana yena uzikhambe zonke ingigaba zokukhula, ukuthoma esikolweni ukufikela ekusebenzeni.
Ngithomile kana kwela khale 1991 ka SABC ka o fetsa maramatlo grade 12 ka 2001. After graduation ile ka lore ka mo hae re ra itshokolla aba khone nkisha kwa lekwa, but ile ka kreya leadership ka ithutela bo HR, so ke budirile ko Nokaneng Circuit Office ka mo Mpumalanga ba nthuta bo HR for ngwa moka, then ba boa ba ntšea Kruger National Park ko Ukukhubazeka camp.
uKekana usicocele ngesehlakalo samlemukisa kwabona athina kakhamba ebusuku kube nendlela nazosebenzisa ukwenzela bona abantu bamlemuke.
Ngizopela je tshile lengwe ile kwa re ne ke tswa go bo mosadi wa sa nna go fase kokwa, so ke tlhae le boshigo, so ile ka bona ntato mo a tswelela, so ka re mpone je go gole emi ya hae na topa le swika, so ha topa le swika o ka nanya go mpeta, so ke mo ke thomile go opela gore ba ntshware ka lentswe, so o la tsama ntshware ka lentswe Jerry ko ena moruti ka sa ke ne ile go batša ke no go batša ka le baka mang a nna tlhalana ka nese mo, so kana ana ro tshabile umpotša gore una hanne.
Njengombana sela mfundisi, ikhambo lakhe lesondo lifana nelabanengi. Selathoma njengelomuntu ozile esondweni, kwathi nababona isiphiwa naso wakhutshula ngengigaba.
Thomile ka 1997 ka ya kerekeng. Ebitla kerekeng ke kerekile amporo 6 months. Ke ya ke papatha matsogo kereke etswa. Then watla mo ile reng tatšileo Archbishop Mokwebo, the late Mokwebo, o re no rera ka line. Ya fitla monna ya ba mathata man, ya ba mathata nna man gore ka thoma wa tla ntela o tenyatša monna, a thoma o tenyatša ka mara batho ka kgelwa kereke matšatši e leng ke tebetše ka ya go e nngwe kereke ya the late Archbishop Msimango e ke fitlha le bona ba re ke rere le mo ke sa o tšhaba then ke mo ke thomileng ka tsena ditabeng le ntho e ileng yang tlhotlholetša mogala bo ne a sa tsebe Sesotho na tšwa go nageng tša ko ntle then wa ba gore tshwanetse nna ke be in charge e re tsena mo mafung mo ditelong ke ena nsetelang mangwalo tsena o dire 1 2 3 then re ke le gore batho ba nkwa then moya wa modimo wa thoma o tlala mo nna wa thoma o tlala
abantu abasondesondweni lakhe bayambuka nasekambethi sambatho
sonta sengwe le se sengwe ke motho e le goreng wa rata gore tle kerekeng a re kgothatse ka mangwalo a leka go re ruta gore tsebang gore nna re ba fete mo lefatsheng ke tlo feta le nna ka tsamaya so e reng se ke le fang sona le itshwarele ka lebaka la gore ka bosiu nna ke tlabe ke se gona
Ukekana nakathoma ngokuchumayela ubonakala ngaba nemmoya ukuba mdosi phambili yinto uKekana abelethwa nayo njengombana ubuye abe yinduna yendawo iKrisani kaJibani ngaphasi kobukhosi bakanzunza Pungutsha undaba ezithu siye Mahlangu sibili ibizo likaKekana lakhethwa hlangana namaningi
ile tlhokagala nduna ya motso wa kgethiwa mabitso a banna dinganga gore they were about 10 so le nna ke bile part and ke re gore ke be part ke gore ke usha setšhaba ka kereke
umlingani kaKekana ngomsebenzi ubabumaluleke ubukile hle umsebenzi kaKekana
I don't doubt him in every kind of task lobana wa mofa yona mo officing are melele we take him as motholo bana o feletse re kana la re ne go lo ishile e reile o tlo kry itluile mola e stengile mo lobana e tshwanetse mo teng so ena o bereka pila and then he is a very responsible somebody
uKekana nakanje uthethe unabantwana wahlangana nomma kwakhe eminyakeni ema-20 edlulileko bahlanganisa umsebenzi kaKekana ukuchumayela
ka tšee mosadi o e ke tlhako ke tlhanko teng ke mo kry-a le mogaemo le mma e ne e le ka metšibananyana e ke tsena wa ra nna ra lotšhana mma ra wa ba tlile ba tlo botša ra wa ba feditše o boloka ba boela morago gampile ke ra wa le tsamaempila modimo a le tlhonolofatše tlhana ka e mo one gore e tsape mo ke bolaile mo ke rai le tsamaempila sese modimo a le tlhonolofatše ha ya tšwa gore no man ke kgopa le mphelesetše then immediately re tšwa re tlela mo khoneng ke thoma gore noere ke mokobe e nka mofere ya ka tlhasa ra lokela e ka ipala mabala nkwe
kodwana kukosikazi kaKekana kwababudisa ekuthomeni banamamukele ngokusaba ukwahlulelwa babantu
nna he ke thoma ke tlhakana le monna o o bile bima gore e ka ba gore nka nna le ena cause le amfereya ne ke tshoa like ke sa nyako morata gore nka nna le ena gore e be monna ka just gore ke no tshoa ke re mara batho bontse ya bjang wa bona ke nna le monno mokaka ke tšhabo tsamaya le ena mo tseleng like ke tsamaya le ena nka tlhakana le batho ka re ba re lebile ke chiftanyana gore ba se ka bona gore tsamaya bo botlhe
ngokukhamba kwesikhathi ithando labo lakhula kwafika nesikhathi la bavumelana khona bona sebakulungela ukwakha ikhaya ngelanga lomtshato khabe kungana busoso benyawo abantu baphuma bonke bafuna ukuzokubona laba babili kanti ababili aba babusise ngabentwana abahlanu kodwa nababili sebazile kuboyise omkhulu kodwa wesihlanu kube ngulo osezako Sidlulele wayidrive ehlokodorobha eMpumalanga iMbombela ukuyokubona uSibusiso Mogale. Umgalo wabelethwa nokugula ekuthiwa yi-4 lokhu kugula kwenza bona imkhono namkhinyawo kesenye isikhathi inyawo nemkhono singakhuli ziphelele. Umgalena wabelethwa nganazandla nana nakunjalo umgalo umlimi begodi unerekhodi elihle lokuthaya.
I'm a doctor, never really explained where I got it from, but they did say there's a possibility that it was a medication that the old lady must have taken during the time of a pregnancy.
Umkhalo uthi akhange kube lula ukukhula nokukhubazeka okuhlukileko kunalokho abantu abaningi abakujwayeleko. Kwabe kwafanele bona unina amfumanele isikole sokukhona ukumfundisa besimhlogomele ngefanelo.
Eventually, I went to school, but bengakhona ukuya at the schools around my area because they said that they couldn't accommodate a child like myself. So I had to find a school somewhere far. So the old lady found a school in Limpopo, and that was a fully disability school.
Iningi labantwana lifunda ukuthaya emlanjeni nemadamini emakhaya. Nakumkhalo kunjalo, kodwa ukufunda esikoleni esikhethekileko kwamsiza bona bondile ikhono lakhe lokuthaya.
I got into the professional swimming space. It was near esikolweni whereby bekunema swimming classes. It was compulsory. Bekumele sibe now. And I remember this one time I went into the water. I was the only child on that day. I still remember it very well. And or the teacher rather, the physiotherapist who was there, she took a call. She got a call while she was standing there, angbukelang swimmer, just to supervise. And she took a call and she's like, no, I'm coming back now. Ungayena le deep end, but I'm Sibu, so I do the opposite of what I'm told. And I did that. I took off all the swimming gear that was protecting me from drowning, and I went into the deep end. I did the opposite of what they said I mustn't do. And I remember trying to go underwater, pushing off the wall to see how far I can glide, up to a point where I'm hoping in my mind that I can glide to a point where I can reach the stairs. Because if I can reach the stairs, I can use my arm to lift myself up. And I did that, and yeah, it worked. And yeah, and that's how it started.
Ukuthaya kuyijugululile impilo kaMogale. Wafumana umfundazi wokufunda esikoleni esicadi Bishop Bevan St George School ngakho ukuthaya wagcina sekasebujameni besihlanu nebekhomba ehelweni labathaya emhlabeni zombelele.
The scholarship I got because of performance yami in the world rankings. I was ranked 5th and about 7th as well in the world for different strokes. By strokes, I'm referring to in swimming, because that was my sporting code. So I did breaststroke, I was ranked 4th. I did backstroke, I was ranked, I think, 10th for that. And then butterfly, I was ranked 7th. And that's in the world, not just in the province. So that's how I got to be noticed and also qualifying to go to the Paralympics, Beijing Paralympics 2008.
Umkhalo wenza konke lokhu bekile iqadi ithanda lakhe lokulima. Ithoro yinya ijala nogogo wakhe yamupha ithemba lepilo wazibona njengomuntu naye.
Farming has always accommodated me with my disability. I'm sure most people don't understand what I mean by that. Okay. So what happened was, I was with my grandmother, bekahlanyela umbila, ne? And as ahlanyela, I used to watch a lot. I used to be next to my grandmother almost for everything. And bekahlanyela umbila, and then some of the seeds would be falling on the ground. And I would see what she's doing. And then I took one seed and I pushed it down with my toe into the ground and covered it up. I marked that area where I put the seed in. And I would water it now and again. And after a few weeks, this thing was growing. And it grew into an actual, and it had umbila on it. And some of my family members took off umbila lapo on the one that I planted. And they went to roast it, and we had that, some of them ate it as well. And Umakoko did say, no, and there was a sense of pride in me where, I felt that I could do something on my own.
Umkhalo ubhora nangenkukhu usitshengisa inkukhu zakhe kunye namaqanda abekela zinkukhu yezi. Ngaphezu kokungabini izandla umkhalo khona ukuzenzela imisebenzi angikhaya. Isizwe khona likhona kodwa nakasimuntu olinda ukwenzelwa.
I don't really have home chores per se. I just do what I need to do. Cleaning, for one, I bath myself and I dress myself. I literally do everything for myself. Wash dishes, cook, make eggs for myself. make food for myself. I know how to cook. Whether it's pap, rice. I prefer rice because pap is just too much work.
Hlangana namanye amakhona nawo ukubala ukulingisa kumabonakude, ukurhatsha kunye nokugadangisa amaphimbo emkhangiso esimeme komunye womsebenzi awenza emrhatshweni iRise FM eMpumalanga.
Till then, I doubt you'll ever do this again. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you all so much.
Umjaphethe omphatha amahlelo kuRise FM uDave Waltz ulibukile ikhono lokugadangisa iphimbo lemkhangiso likaMogale.
It's pretty decent, eh? He's a no-nonsense, he's a one-take kind of guy. Sometimes we do a second take, but mostly that's just for fun. So he's able to read well and read expressively, and that's what makes for a good ad.
Uthandile Butano ophethe isikhundla sokuba i-Development Office ehlangano nejaji abantu abangaboneki Blind SA ngabanye ababoma abasebenze ngokusikhandla. Butano wathi nakathoma isikolo bese kabona kancane kanti usicocele ngesehlakalo esejugulula impilo yakhe nomphela.
When they told me the story, ukuthi kwaqala kwenzakalani, it looks like bekuyi pink eye, just pink eye that could have been treated ngaba right. But ngenxa yokuthi ama-healthcare facilities were very far from where we stayed in the rural areas, and then nabazali bami, they believe in imimoya emibi, amadlozi and all those things. Instead of looking for professional help, they went to amagqirha ngesixhosa, izangoma. So izangoma zasebenzisa imithi ebi strong for amehlo. Then mangiya eventually kudokotela. Udokotela wathi unfortunately amehlo am already are damaged. They cannot reverse the thing.
Nanyani isehlakalisi samthinda kabuhlungu kodwa nifundo yabekwa phambili hlangana neziqanazo ngeze social sciences from an University Cape Town, interpreting and translating University Free State, ne-social behavior studies and HIV/AIDS azithole UNISA. Butano uthi kunentshijilo ahlangabezana nazo kodwa nakangaphelelwe lithemba.
Umuntu had to learn a hard way to find her way around the campus. So bekhona yona i-DSU, Disabled Student Unit, where they produce material, but unfortunately getting to a lecture hall, even in the lecture hall itself, utoluti lecturer lo, you always have to go and explain yourself ukuthi abanye bebengafuni ngisho urekhode kwi lecture, because angisho mina angikwazi ukuthatha ama notes. So I had to have a tape recorder. Bengisasebenzisa tape recorder at that time. Finally, every time you have to beg them ukuzokhona tape recorder a lecture. Enga understand abantu ukuthi why should you tape record in class.
Kanti nemsebenzi nakhona badwasabudisa abantu abangaboniko.
We have so many cases, even abantu abasebenzela ugovernment, who is the custodian of all the legislative frameworks. Lapho khulunywa nge-reasonable accommodation butwana, but those people are not accommodated for. We have to talk to continue saying the same thing to all these government departments, even the Department of Labor you would think yenza right izinto because kumele ngabe ilwela amalungelo abasebenzi, but abasebenzi balo ama departments afana nalawo, they are not reasonably accommodated.
Namaziko nengikole ezikhalipisa abantu abakhubazekile kungamakhono ofundwa nokhunye njengesikole iDasha Foundation eMbombela, okuyisikole esihlogomela besifundisa abantwana kunye nabantu abadala abakhubazekile ukubhala, ukufunda, ukukhuluma kunye neminye imisebenzi yezandla ukuze nabo bakhona ukuzakhela amagama abo bafunde nokuzijamela.
We do pottery, mosaic work, beadwork, fabric painting, sewing, and they produce products which we then can sell. And what we try to do to encourage them to work even better is those products that they have made, the label will always have their name on. And if it gets sold, they get 30% of the value of the price of that item.
Kubonakala kungekho ukusebenzisana phakathi kwamaziko afana neDacha Foundation nengikhampani ezihlukileko. Uprincipal wesikole lesi uShelly Parsons ukhombela ithwebiswano.
From the corporate world side, and possibly getting people more involved to have disabilities, I would say on that side, it would be good if more businesses would link up with places like us, with protective workshops even, or your stimulation centers, because they could look at those children who are 16, 17, 18, sort of an age group, maybe from 15 up. And number one, be giving us advice on what they need. And once we know where they could use the children, we could actually assist with training that child.
Ngikwasiyelelisa ngendlela zokusiza abantwana abakhubazekile ukubana bazamukele bebazithembe.
For those who need to build that self-esteem, it's very important to get them in a group where they are accepted as they are. Even if initially their behavior isn't the same as what children's behavior is, or even on the adult side, finding things that they're good at and letting them do those things and focus on those things.
Ihlangano Red Disease SA ngenye inhlangano eqalelela abantu abanokugula ongakajwayeleki. Umthothozeli wehlangano le uKerry Walsh ukhuthaza abasebenzi abakhubazekile ukubana bangafili ngaphakathi.
But I feel that if you want to get the recognition that you think you may need, it's important to explain to an employer what you have, what your needs are, and what differences it may have.
uWalsh uthi urhulumente nengikhampani abenze ngokwanele ukusekela abantu abakhubazekileko.
The government and corporate organizations could do a lot towards accessibility and awareness around what different disabilities need in order to be able to have independence and the ability to do stuff that they may not be able to do. Because sometimes it takes just a little bit of assistance. For example, like a braille button on a lift gives someone an opportunity to go in the lift by themselves if they're blind. But if that isn't there, then they're going to need someone to do it with them. So you're immediately taking away their bit of independence.
Ukukhubazeka akusisi isiqaba esijame ngaphambi kwamabhudango akho.
Ngicela singapheli amandla. Asilweni lempi noma ngabe asiphumeleli for ukubenefita kwethu ngoba sinama disabilities manje. Kodwa abantwana abasezozalwa abanama disabilities bazobenefita kulempi thina esizobe sinqobile.
You cannot keep someone with a disability in the house. They have a brain, and those people are able to contribute to the economy and contribute to the country as well. You need to let them be who they need to be or who they are.
And boholofadi bo ka se re pallishe go achieve di goal tsa rena.